That was perfect. I was so nervous.
If you're not sure whether to have a maternity photo shoot, I promise you this is your sign. Come along to my photo shoot with me and I'll show you what happens behind the photos. Here I am just getting ready for my maternity shoot, and spoiler alert, it was amazing. I went with Maddy Rogers Photography, who has kindly let me show you guys what happens behind the scenes during your experience at her studio. Quick tips for getting ready for your shoot with Maddy. You can do full coverage like me if you'd like, but keep the makeup look minimal. The eyes can be a little bit smoky, but I'd go for brown over black. When we get our photos taken, we often spend all of our time thinking about hair and face, but hands can make or break a photo, so check your nails. Otherwise you'll be frantically sticking them on in the car like I was. Not that you have to do anything fancy, but make sure they're clean and tidy. So when I arrived, I met Maddy, and she honestly put me at ease right away. We talked a little about the shoot and of course about baby and all the exciting things happening. I had a little explore around the studio. The studio felt really cosy. There's comfy seats to have your little chat before and after your shoot. Around the studio you can see the fabrics and costumes for you. There are so many colours and textures to choose from, by the way. And you can also see a whole array of baby bonnets for the newborn shoots, which are adorable. Of course it looks professional, but I liked that it didn't have that overly minimalistic vibe that makes you feel like you can't touch anything. It just felt warm and intimate without being intimidating.
Like, you know, the algorithm, it works you out, and it's like, I know.
It's listening,
yeah,
isn't it?
I know that you're pregnant, so I'm going to show you all the pregnancy content.
I'm just going to do a light test. That foot up for me.
Yeah.
Okay. All your hair on the shoulder for me.
During my shoot, I actually felt really relaxed. Maddy doesn't take a one-fits-all approach, which I love. She's open to experimenting with her work to figure out what works best for you and what will create the best photos for you.
What are you smiling at?
Wait, I'm saying no, mate.
Get you involved in a minute.
That's why you're here.
I didn't even feel conscious of what I looked like because Maddy knew how to pose me, and when directing me it never felt demanding or abrupt or uncomfortable or awkward. And if you're not quite getting it, Maddy will just come and adjust your hands or your hair for you. Maddy was always careful to ask me what I was comfortable with. She draped the fabrics over me in these unique and interesting shapes. It looked really pretty. It feels a little bit like being pampered. It's quite a luxurious experience. I was changing in and out of the costumes and we just chatted all the way through. The shoot moves at what feels like a glacial pace. It doesn't feel rushed, but at the same time I didn't have to hold poses for ages. Especially being pregnant, you can be a little bit wobbly, and Maddy gets that. A couple of clicks and you can relax your body again before trying the next pose. It's a very fluid experience.
My turn.
Your turn. I love these ones. Okay, so I want to stand behind her for me.
I'm not very photogenic.
No, don't give me that. Everyone says that. And all I just take your watch off for me. All I go is you just haven't met the right photographer. Lovely. Okay, so you're going to lean against him for me.
This is my favourite part. My partner was able to join me for some photos. He isn't really into this sort of thing usually, but even he said that he felt relaxed and he enjoyed the experience. Posing with your partner like this in front of a photographer is kind of strange at first, but just like when it was just me in the photos, Maddy directed us both gently. You look into each other's eyes, you can have a little giggle and a little chit chat, and Maddy's just like a fly on the wall. It's actually really sweet. You just have to forget about the camera and take in that moment. And just look at these results. My watermarked gallery got to me within less than 48 hours, which is just crazy, considering the options you can choose from, all the different styles. They look perfect to me. You can even have your photos turned into greetings cards. How cute is that?
The whole experience ticked all the boxes, is all I can say. And yeah, it's a really nice feeling. Honestly, I'd go back again and again and again, and if I have another baby I'll be right back there.
I'll leave a link for Maddy Rogers Photography so you can keep your baby bump memories forever like me.